Hello. This is a bit different of a video for me. Normally I do my roller coasters and things like that, but I'm also a beer connoisseur, so wanted to didn't see anything on YouTube. Wanted to bring attention to this beer right here, called Bronzen Schild. Um, it is labeled as being a Belgian triple, or some people say tripel, ale. It's available at LIDL stores, which is a grocery store found over in Belgium and Netherlands. When I traveled Europe, we always loved it when we finally saw Lidl. Knew we could get some free, some fairly cheap food. So, but Lidl is not very widely available here in the United States. East Coast it is. This showed up. They're very similar to Aldi's, but a little higher quality stuff. This, I said, okay, Belgian ale, dark ale, so I wanted to give this a try. I'm really into Belgian doubles or doubles, and really, I've had all the good stuff. I've had Westvleteren 8 and 12 and 6. I've had plenty of the St. Bernardus, Westmalle, all those. I consider Westvleteren 8 the best beer there is. 12 to me is too alcoholic. The mouthfeel is enormous, but just too much alcohol for me. So this is an odd, almost mislabeled beer. It does have, I think it says 10% alcohol by volume, and I'm looking here on Rate Beer or Beer Advocate. It's made by Brewery Van Steenberg Brewery. So, like I say, it is 10% alcohol by volume, 10.5% alcohol by volume, which is really high for a triple. That's definitely more into the double, or quadrupel or quadruple area. So it's getting there close to being a Westvleteren 12 competitor. And you'll notice, it is just a regular top, no cork or anything. Shaped the same as like Montecat's, same is the exact same bottle as Montecat's, which is made by Chimay, which is why I'm using a Chimay tulip here. I also wanted to get a big one here so you can see what happens in the glass with this. This isn't the greatest of beer openers here, but okay, we'll edit my stupidity out there. I have a different bottle opener. So, have it open there, starting to foam a little bit. We'll pour it out into the chalice. You'll see immediately it is a very dark beer with a very big head. Very, very large amount of head that comes out of it, and that's normal. But you can see there it is a very dark brew. I don't know if it's bottle finished. My guess is it's not. It doesn't say that it is. So yeah, there's no floaties in there or anything. But it is a nice, really dark color there, and a lot of head. The smell is quite good. And you'll note, I wanted to talk while the head is dropping down a little bit. This is only $9 for a 4-pack, which is crazy cheap for a real Belgian triple ale, and definitely crazy cheap for a real Belgian quad, which is what I consider this. It's just not a triple. And when you taste it, you will know the same thing. It has a very big mouthfeel. It's not in the same league as Westvleteren, of course, but it's not crazy far away either. We'll see here. Try to take a sip here. It's your basic Belgian ale. Plenty of fruity tastes, or plums and all the things that people with more advanced palates than myself say they have. But lots of definitely malty, definitely molasses type flavors. Lots of really heavy flavors, and like I say, the mouthfeel, it's just definitely hits everything. I mean, you take a drink of it, a sip of it, and you can just taste it everywhere. Really strong, but you know, it fits well. It's you know, it's not overpowering. It doesn't taste too alcoholic to me, and it really is just an amazing beer for, you know, what, 2.25 a bottle. And you'll see how the head's going down. You know, it does leave lacing on the glass, which is, you know, usually a good sign of a good quality beer. You know, I really can't recommend this beer enough for the price. And even, you know, even if it was more expensive, it's still a damn good beer. Don't buy it if you're wanting a triple. I'm not a triple fan. I like more strength to my drink than that. Like I say, this is somewhere between a double and a quad to me as far as flavor. But, you know, it's cheap and it's extremely good. I believe it's probably the best value for a Belgian ale that anybody's going to get in the United States. You know, like I say, I have imported Westvleteren. I have a few here in the house. And it can hold its own with that. But like I say, if you're lucky enough to be near Lidl, you can go buy as much of it as they have. It won't break your wallet like buying a bunch of Westvleteren will. So once again, Bronzen Schild, and it's available, I believe, only in Lidl. There's very few ratings online for it, but it's you know, something. If you visit the East Coast or visit somewhere that has some Lidl, you're a really big beer snob. Get a few of these, you'll thank me later. Very good beer. So now back to the roller coasters.